Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be unboxing my Ninja Foodi digital air fry oven that I just got. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to try it out, so let's see what we got going on. As you can see, you can already see the top of the box. And with most of my unboxing videos, it's easiest for me, to just do it upside down to get it out of the box. That is some superb boxing. It was packaged very well. Ooh. Alright, get this box out of the way. And let's move on to the box that it came in. I don't want to say the box that it came in, but you know what I'm trying to say. Alright. Tape gonna cooperate? It is, for the most part. Alright. So right off the bat, on the two little side flaps to the box, it actually tells you that you can actually flip it up for easy storage. And you can leave the unit in the upright position when you're storing it, or for deep cleaning. And then it even goes on to tell you how to do the easy cleaning, which is, oh, that's kind of neat actually. You can just clean it, and I'll have to see about doing that. And then it tells you like the 2-inch casserole dish, the 12-cup muffin pan, the broil rack. And it says, accessorize and expand your culinary capabilities. So those are things that you can order, I assume. And just like the box that it shipped in, I'm going to go ahead and tip this upside down. First I'll grab the user manual, and I believe there's a user manual in here and a couple other neat little things that I'll get into in just a minute once I get it out of the box. Alright, a little wiggle room there. Alright, that was just an extra piece of cardboard on the back side of the machine, so that's, and you can see that everything is pretty well packaged with the styrofoam and everything, which, you know, makes you feel a little bit better, especially if you're ordering something online. And I'll see if this is going to be easy to get out here. You'd think it would be, you know, but then again, I have had my moments where I don't know how to get something out of a box. And clearly, this is going to be another one of those times. Oh, I just got to be smarter than the cardboard. Which, as you can see, I'm not at the moment. Alright, this looks like a nice little baking tray. That'll be fun to use. Cord there. Alright. Let's set this. Get all the packaging off of here, maybe. Seems very sturdy right off the bat, just looking at it, you know. And you can definitely tell that it was well packaged. So that's, I always like it when they're like that. And I think that makes a huge difference. Oops. Made a little bit of noise, but you know, it's alright. Get that off there. I like the little turn knob. This is going to be fun. See if we can flip that down. Ah, there's everything else. Warning, do not touch hot surfaces. Oven surfaces are hot during and after operation. Because you know they had to put that in there because somebody was a doofus. That's simple. And here is your very nice air fry basket. Oops. Oopsie. Alright. It would help if I did it right. But you know, I'm just excited. What can I say? I just want it out. Alrighty. And I believe we have a baking tray. Again, very excited. Just, I want it out. Out is what I like. And then, you can't forget your old crumb tray. Alright. Cool. So that is everything that's in there. So that's pretty neat. I just want to see about flipping this thing up. Side. Oh, there you go. And then I'm going to say you push this. And that is how you would easy clean. That is fantastic. I think I'm going to fall in love with this little guy. Go ahead and just do that. And that's how you would store it too. Like up, and I'll show you that underneath my countertop space here. Oops. But first, as with most things, see what else we got in this little package, but I'm more than certain I will have to wash all of those trays before we do anything else. Oops. Extra sticky today. And so this is just like a little tip, a little tip thing here. So that's kind of neat. It tells you always use recommended fat/oil. Recommended oils would be canola, refined coconut, avocado, vegetable, and grapeseed. Not recommended is olive oil, butter, and margarine. So that's good to know. And for marinades containing sugar, honey, or other sweeteners, brush onto proteins halfway through broiling to avoid burning. So yeah, that's a little neat thing that they put in here. And it just says cook most fatty foods at or below 375 and clean accessories and inside of unit regularly. That's kind of neat to have a little cheat sheet, tip sheet, and another little warning: do not place appliance on hot surfaces near a hot gas or electric burner. And okay, well, that's pretty easy itself. And this is just going into your whole air fry digital oven itself, like the control panels and everything like that. And then you got all kinds of neat little tidbits in here. I will definitely, like I said, I'll be going through this here in just a little bit more in depth. I just want to see. Oh yeah, it even has like two little recipes to start you off here. And it looks like you can do a lot in here. So I am definitely excited to see what I can do in here. And yes, of course, like I said, there's the manual. So let me go ahead and get everything all rinsed off and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I got all of the accessories cleaned out and rinsed off for my Ninja Foodi digital air fry oven, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the parts back in there, because according to the first time use, or before the first use on page number 5, it says to put all the accessories back in the Foodi, and then you're actually going to bake with nothing in there except for the accessories. So with that being said, it's nice on page number 4 here. It goes into detail. Obviously, A is your whole entire unit, B is your crumb tray, C is the wire rack, D is the sheet pan, and E is the air fry basket. And then on page number 5, it actually tells you exactly how everything goes in here. So we are going to put everything in here, starting with the crumb tray. This will be easier. Let's see if I can do this. Obviously down at the bottom. Make sure that's in there good. Okay. And then the baking rack goes in the third or the bottom rack position down here at the bottom. And you just gotta kind of slide it in there like so. And then the sheet pan, I believe is what this is. Yes. Goes in. I believe you can just set it right on top of your baking rack, according to the little diagram here. And then obviously your air fry basket is going on the top rung there, or the top notch. Oops. Alright, let's see if I can do this without it being a pain in my butt. See? And this is why. Aha! See, I knew I was going to get that figured out. And that's also a good idea to just do it that way in case you have something that's a little greasy or oily, to just put it on the sheet pan when you're using it. That way it catches most of that so you don't get it all on the heating elements and whatnot. But anyways, now we're done with that part. And we are ready. I am on step number 4 here. Before first use, it says we recommend placing all accessories inside the oven and running it on the air fry at 450 degrees for 20 minutes without adding food. Make sure the area is well ventilated. This removes any packaging residue and odor traces that may be present. This is completely safe and not detrimental to the performance of the oven. And then there's just a little note here on the bottom, and it says, note, for longest use, we recommend hand washing the accessories. But you can definitely stick them in your dishwasher if you want to. But let's go ahead and get this plugged in and see if we can't get this guy up and ready to go. Alright, I have them plugged in, push the power button on there, and you can see the display all lit up there at the original default. I'm going to get you guys, zoom in just a little bit here. Bear with me. Alright. Oops. So, as you can see, the default time is set at 20 minutes and 350 degrees. I am going to change the temperature, which you can just push that button down there, and you see the 350 degrees is blinking, and you just turn your knob clockwise to the desired temperature. And like I said, in the manual it said 450, excuse me. And it goes up by 5-degree increments. So I am all ready to go. It's on the air fry. We got 20 minutes, and I am going to push the knob in, and you heard it make a little noise, and you can see it's blinking for the preheat function there. Actually, it's a little hard to see from up there, so I'll just let you guys get an up-close view. Yeah, so there you go. So it's preheating, and like I said, there's nothing in here. I can actually turn on the little light. And the little light came on, so we're gonna go ahead and let it do its thing here. And so I will be back in 20 minutes when it's done. So I did just want to jump on here and let you know that while you're cooking all of this stuff off of your Foodi, it is gonna have a pretty distinct smell, but you know, like it said in the manual, it's nothing to be concerned about. It's just doing its thing, getting it all ready for you. And I did want to say it did make a little beep that it was ready to, you know, add food or whatever. But we'll definitely go into more of that when I actually do something in here. And I just wanted to show you the little heating symbol there on the side too. So yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, as you can see, it just got done cooking, and it made that nice little beep, and you can see it says end, and that it is very hot. But now we are actually ready to use our little air fry oven. So let me see if I can't find something to cook up for us here. Alright, so now that we are all ready to use our Ninja Foodi digital air fry oven, I am going to be making some little pizza bites just for fun. And I am going to be following the conventional oven preparation on the back of the bag. And so it says to preheat oven to 425, which obviously we're going to be using the Foodi oven. So go ahead and turn that back on. And we want to adjust the temperature. And it said 425, so I'm going to go ahead and go there. And then you're going to be cooking your pizza bites for 11 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to go back and adjust my time here. And we're going to do 12 minutes. Alright, and so now that I have everything all set and ready to go, I'm just going to push the start pause button in. And it'll start the preheat cycle here. And I'm going to go ahead and put these on my little air fry basket tray. I guess it's more like a tray, huh? While it's doing its preheat there. And yeah, the basket size or tray size for the air fryer oven is nice and big. So it seems like you can easily fit, you know, a bunch of goodies on here. I'm actually going to try not to be in your way here. Actually, I'm just going to move my little dish rack thing there, and I'll just do it right here. As you can see, I was not very well prepared, but that's alright. So yeah, and I mean, my daughter and I, you know, she's 2, so she loves herself some anything quick and easy. And as you heard it, it is ready for me to put some food in. But I am not quite ready, so I'm going to just hit the start pause button again. And it's going to pause my time, just so I can get the rest of the bites on here. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill the tray up, because like I said, I'll probably have a decent amount of these. And she'll probably have a small little handful, but you know, you never know. She might actually eat more than that. But while I'm doing it, you can see on the display there, it's blinking on the display for the air fry function, because that's what we're doing. And so that's pretty neat that it has its pause right there, and it's just patiently waiting for me to do something there. So as you can see, I have all these pizza bites on my little basket, and I'm going to put it on the top rung here, or the top notch. And I'm not going to put the sheet pan underneath it, because I don't think these guys will make too big of a mess. So I'm going to go ahead and push the start pause button in, and you'll see that the timer is counting down until I will be back in about 12 minutes. Alright, I know it's been about 6 minutes since I put these in here. I'm going to hit the start pause button, and I'm just going to rotate my little pizza bites just to ensure some even cooking here. And as you can see, we are definitely doing something good here. And yes, obviously, be sure to use an oven mitt when you're getting anything out of there when it's cooking, because that's going to be really hot. And so I might not even need to keep it in for the full remaining 6 minutes, just because they look like they're pretty good already. But I will go ahead and keep an eye on them. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the start pause button again, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I know I got about 2 minutes left for the cook time, but for me they definitely look like they're more than done. So I'm going to go ahead and push the start pause button again just to stop. And definitely be super careful when you take them out. Oh yeah, these are definitely done. And so just make sure that you use your oven mitt, because it's going to be super hot. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just turn the power button off here, because I am done with that. And you'll see it just automatically went back to the original time that I set for the pizza bites. And I believe if I hit the power button one more time, it'll turn off the machine. So let's just do that. And yeah, so by pushing the power button once, it'll go back to your original start and cook time. And then if you push it again, it will turn itself off. And so yeah, that is how you use the air fry function in your Ninja Foodi digital air fry oven.